Today I have something that I wanted to do a few days ago, but with the Frenzy God mode out, it was kind of pointless. But now, for general gameplay, I want to show you the best setup for all perks. Now, this includes ammo mods and field upgrades as well. Also, if there is a glitch in the future, obviously some things might no longer be ideal, some things are needed to make other things work. But just for general gameplay, your defaults, ones that you should be running, we have here on the stamina, walk faster while aiming. You don't need this, and if you don't know why you need this, just Google infinite tactical sprint, or I'll do a video on that tomorrow. Next day I meant to be sharing that as well, but we can get infinite tactical sprint, so that is pointless. We'll be running this, and we'll be gaining a movement speed after killing an enemy with equipment, because that movement speed is crazy. We get like at least like 100% or something movement speed on top of whatever other bonuses we already had. We just fly when we kill something with equipment. So yeah, we're gonna be running that. You're gonna run Dying Wish and Swift Recovery. This movement speed boost is really sweet. You don't really need to heal yourself if you have the movement speed boost, and this is applying it to you and the person that's getting up with no armor. So this is better to keep you both alive. Then we have Juggernaut. Now we have Turtle Shell. Reactive armor is really nice, but there's nothing like taking no damage and only armor damage from the front. This is very useful to stay alive. So is this. It's going to be dealer's choice. I think this is a little bit more consistent and helps you stay alive a little bit better than reactive armor, but reactive armor can really save you a lot of times too. So it's going to kind of be personal preference there. Hardened plates does seem to be a little bit better for survivability than durable plates. Now, this affects your knife as well. Espresso will affect your knife. Triple shot will not affect the knife. So this is more for gun butt. If you're just using your gun, if you're going to be using your knife a lot, then you would want to use this right here, and then strength training. That would be more for the knife. Speed Cola, we're going to be running Phantom Reload and Fast Pitcher. Could also, if you really want, run Quick Swap instead of Fast Pitcher. Also, if you really want, you can run Classic Formula instead of Phantom Reload. Phantom Reload only works when you're not firing. So if you're dumping clip after clip, especially if you're doing a glitch, then especially you want Classic Formula. Phantom Reload is more for high waves when you're running around and you can't even dump your full mag a lot of times. This will save you a lot of times in high waves. This gives you a little bit better performance in all waves. So this is better for high waves, and that's why I chose that. For this one, it's just both the bottom one. We don't need a lot of these top things, so just make the slide longer. And if we happen to hit enemies, we trigger an explosion. So get a slight stun to help us get to a better vantage point. Now, Deadshot Daiquiri, you could put this on. This will help you a little bit more with elites. This will help you a little bit more if you can land crits right off the jump on clearing on crowd control on higher waves when your crits no longer one shot. And this will just help you overall, beginning, middle, and everything. It has a pretty good chance on crits to restore a bullet, and because it helps at all points in time and elites everything, it's just a pretty basic one. I went with the dead again, and high waves for the most part you're hip firing, so dead drawer definitely. Elemental pop. Now there's one ammo mod, if you don't already know, that supersedes the rest still. So we're gonna be running Certrus Focus, and then we're gonna be reducing the cooldown on that one as well, just so we get it to proc the most amount of times. Now, obviously, you have challenges. So sometimes you have things you want to do. Like this one, Lightning Strike, definitely. Now, if you want to deal a little bit more damage, because it does hit everybody pretty much. It says in the area, but it's not a huge area. So we could have it do a little bit more damage, which is good for clear rate. Or if you want to have it last longer, which it does last a decent amount longer, this is nicer for challenges. So I like this for challenges, and this helps you clear a little bit faster there. Now, the mod for general gameplay, the one you would want, is Napalm. We want it to burn elites because it does a lot of damage on a lot of guns, and we're going to increase the burn duration because this will give us the most amount of damage per burn. We will kill the ads in the same amount of time regardless what we pick, but the amount of damage we do to elites over time, especially in high waves, this is the setup you want to deal the most amount of damage. So just to move on for challenges, just to show you, this is an insanely good setup right here for killing specials. We instant freeze specials. We have a higher chance, which means within a couple of bullets, roughly every time within 5 bullets, you're getting a freeze. Generally more like 2 or 3 bullets. So that is really good for specials. You would think maybe that the ice storm would be good, but they nerfed the rate. It's not that good anymore. Now, I was playing around with this. For brain rot, you probably want to go with charmed elites unless you're going for elite kills. And then probably brain rot cooldown is reduced, or you can get pretty good on damage on highways with explosive as well. And the last one I was playing a little bit around with too. This one definitely we want them to drop from the ground. This didn't really seem to be that useful. I think cooldown reduced would be okay, but the radius is increased and can kill more enemies. Really is nice, especially when it's in mobs to get a good chunk of enemies. So definitely explosive rain and then either haste or probably supermassive would be that. And field upgrades is really simple as well. This is really nice right here, and increase max charges. We don't need them to come to us. That's just stupid. And detonation and count over having an extra one to potentially use. Just take the extra use. And then we have Frenzy Guard. Now this is general gameplay. We still would want allied repair from kills while near you, and increased on activation repair all armor to full. So that would be the new setup. You could also potentially, for a lot of challenges, run when frenzied, use ammo from stock. That would actually help you out with a lot of challenges. And then we have healing aura, which would be endurance, radiance. Or you could do this as well, but actually it's really not bad. It's really either or there. And then on activation personalities, yeah, this right here, we shouldn't need this. Just simply stunning the special enemies and knocking them down on activation will allow our player to escape. So if you're going to be doing it immediately, then you don't need this. If you're waiting to the last second and then only doing this if absolutely needed, then you would want persistence. That's how you would pick that right there. And then obviously you want that one right there. And lastly, we have Ether Shroud. So this one is Burst Dash. This, for challenges, you could use it, but ideally, high waves, you're going to want your gun. You're going to want access to whatever you want to use. And this also, when used precisionally, can get a bunch of kills on a crowd. It also gets you out of a corner when you're stuck because it warps you past the crowd. So this is a really nice one right here on the Ether. And because of how nice this is for getting out of situations, 100% we want to, and not in an increased duration. It already lasts like 10 seconds. If you can't get out of something with 10 seconds of invisibility, you're on the wrong game. And that is all the best setups for the perk, ammo, and field upgrades now that God mode is currently not available. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, share. It helps others find the video. I hope this helped.